Welcome to DRM News. Here are today's top stories. Gaza ceasefire talks near completion. The ongoing ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas are reportedly 90% complete, according to Israeli television sources. However, critical issues still remain, particularly in the transition from the first phase to subsequent stages of the ceasefire. Hamas has demanded a clear commitment from Israel to ensure no resumption of military operations once the first phase concludes. Meanwhile, the two sides are still at odds over the wording in the agreement text. The conflict, which has already claimed over 46,500 Palestinian lives in Gaza since October 7, 2023, continues to devastate the region. Indirect peace talks have been gaining momentum in recent weeks, with Qatar, Egypt, and the United States playing key roles as mediators. The world watches as both sides edge closer to potentially ending this deadly conflict. Spanish Coast Guards rescue 62 migrants in Canary Islands. On Sunday, Spanish Coast Guards rescued 62 migrants off the coast of the Canary Islands. Emergency services were waiting to assist the migrants as they arrived at the Arguineguin port in Gran Canaria. Wrapped in red blankets and visibly shaken, some of the migrants were barefoot as they disembarked the orange rescue vessel. Many were assisted by Red Cross workers in a tent set up at the port. Spain is grappling with a surge in irregular migration from West Africa, with most migrants coming from Mali, Senegal, and Morocco. In 2024, the Canary Islands saw a record high of migrant arrivals, with more than 46,000 recorded. This surge is adding pressure to Spain's already strained resources as authorities continue to manage the influx of migrants seeking a better life in Europe. Special Counsel Jack Smith resigns amid legal challenges to Trump cases. In U.S. news, Special Counsel Jack Smith has resigned from the Justice Department following his involvement in two significant cases against former President Donald Trump. Smith was responsible for leading the investigations into Trump's alleged attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election and his mishandling of classified documents. Despite these high-profile cases, neither went to trial, and Smith's resignation signals the possible collapse of the cases due to legal challenges, including a dismissal by a Trump-appointed judge and rulings from the U.S. Supreme Court granting sweeping immunity to former presidents. With Trump set to return to the White House in January, many legal experts believe these cases are unlikely to result in any legal consequences. Trump had previously stated he would remove Smith immediately upon taking office and may pursue retribution against those who investigated him. Palisades wildfire expands in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, the Palisades wildfire has continued to spread rapidly, now consuming an additional 1,000 acres as it moves toward the Mandeville Canyon neighborhood and Interstate 405. The fire, which is currently only 11% contained, has burned more than 22,000 acres in total. Authorities have warned that worsening weather conditions in the coming days could fuel the fire's growth. On Saturday, smoke could be seen across a stretch of the 72-mile-long freeway as the blaze continues to threaten homes and infrastructure. Local officials are on high alert as firefighters battle the blaze and work to contain its spread, while residents brace for further evacuations. Russian marathon held in extreme cold in Yakutia. In Russia's Yakutia region, known for its extreme cold, dozens of runners braved temperatures as low as -50 degrees Celsius to participate in a marathon on Sunday. Oymyakon, a district within Yakutia, is one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth, and the event tested the endurance of the participants. Despite the freezing conditions, runners pressed on with frost, visibly accumulating on their hair and eyelashes. The event's harsh conditions saw athletes opting for hot water instead of cold for rehydration. While completing a marathon in perfect weather is a challenge, running in temperatures as low as -50 degrees Celsius adds an entirely new level of difficulty. The region holds the record for the lowest temperature ever recorded in the Northern Hemisphere at -67.7 degrees Celsius, making this marathon a truly extreme event. That's all for today's top stories here at DRM News. Stay with us for further updates on these and other important developments. Thank you for watching.